Hello Reformers and welcome back to Mount and Blade Warband. Now, when we left off, we were getting seriously trolled by the game and by the Rodox more specifically. And I'll let you just check out the previous episode because I have no words. I literally have no words for what was transpiring there. But anyway, what I was attempting to do was make my way to Halmar and see if I could assist in taking this back. Now, of course, I don't need to assist because Lord Beartilde has already done the dirty work for me, and he has 207 units. Absolutely a fantastic number. Now, he is going to go to a Nuzdak castle as well by the looks of things. I think he is probably going to a Nuzdak castle, so I don't really need to worry about that either, which is fantastic. He is an absolutely amazing vassal, and that's the reason why I'm a little bit sad that I might have to indict him reasonably soon, and I don't really want to do that. So let's just see here. I'm going to place my cavalry in the top here because we are going to participate in a couple of field battles at the moment. As you can also see though, Lord Urabe is doing an amazing job too. It's not just Lord Beartilde, Lord Urabe is doing a good job too. So we're going to need to make sure that they are all compensated appropriately. So let's just charge straight on in against this guy. We're going to absolutely massacre him. He is not even going to know what hit him, with the exception of thousands of horses. Yes, well, not thousands, but still, you know, quite a few horses. And then I actually am unsure where to go after this. I suppose maybe what we're going to do is just try and eliminate as many of the enemies in this area as we can, because there are just so many enemy vassals attempting to raid and besiege and basically make our life much more difficult than it has to be. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. I'd like to be able to do that because obviously, I mean, just... you know, we have a pretty adaptable army at the moment. And that's the main thing. That's the main thing you've got to think about here. We have a really nice adaptable army. And this army is capable of basically doing anything. It can take castles, it can take towns, and it can do field battles very quickly with a little bit of a switch, you know? All you have to do is just switch around your cavalry and switch around your archers, and then you can participate in field battles a lot easier. And... that's it. There you go. Done. We're done there. So now, where should we go? Where should we go? Shall we take Nelag Castle from the Vaegirs? Should we take Calradia Castle? I mean, there's not really any kind of limit that we have at the moment. Let's just see what's going on here, though. Peshmi. Aha! This seems to... ah, hello there, King Yaroglek. You are the person that has a huge amount of units, aren't you? Yes. He certainly is. He's attempting to take Halmar as well. I don't know whether to even bother with him, to be honest, because I could take basically double what he can take in the same amount of time. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and recruit a bunch of Kurgits and hopefully level them up pretty fast. And then we're going to go to Vaegir territory. Oh, really? Are you serious? No one wanted to join me? Are you... yeah, that's exactly what I need right now. Really. Okay, well, anyway. We're going to try our best to recruit a bunch of Kurgits here. And, I mean, my vassals are doing an absolutely spectacular job. I mean, you see that, right? I mean, look, Kingdom of Reformia has taken a Nuzdak castle. And, obviously, we're just leaving Halmar alone. With the exception of Lord Urabe. Look at Lord Urabe. He's already... on it. You know, he's already taking it back, which is just crazy good. Really good. Alright, so Nelag Castle will be our first stop, I suppose. I'm just basically trading with them at the moment. But that's the thing. Even if we are... I don't even want to trade. Look at this. 62 Vaegir marksmen. 62 of them. Oh my, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. We're going to try it, but if it ends up being an absolute catastrophe, then that's just how it has to be. And we're going to have to go back to the drawing board or something like that. But if we can basically just descend upon them as fast as possible, then we are going to be in a really, really good position. But if we allow them to bombard us for a very, very long amount of time, then obviously that is going to spell our doom. And I may as well sign my own death warrant in that case. But I don't think that's going to be the case here. I think we actually do have a pretty decent advantage. Maybe the Vaegirs are not as good an archer team as I thought. Now that I've said that, I'm going to absolutely get murdered, aren't I? I'm going to absolutely get murdered by marksmen. That's probably going to happen. Look at them, though. They're not actually very good. This is very strange, because personally, I've always felt as though the Vaegirs are extremely good archers. But it seems to me like they are a little bit... I don't know. They're a bit paper, aren't they? They're made of paper. They certainly are made of paper, but... here we go. Okay. Now they're starting to deal damage to our forces. So, I don't know where are they actually dealing damage from? Is it up there? Yeah, it seems like it might be up on the top of the archery nest. And I'm probably going to try and get around there and try and get up there as quickly as I can. Because anything we can do, absolutely anything at all, to eliminate their archery presence, that is going to be worthwhile. I mean, look, there's a bunch over here. Maybe we'll be able to take those out before they realize that I'm actually behind them. But there's also a bunch shooting me from the side here as well. Okay, come on, kill them. Ah, no, I'm being swarmed. Yes, okay. Oh, there we go. Things are going well. How are they? Ah, wait a minute. Are there actually anyone? Is there anyone up there? I actually don't know. It doesn't look like it. Very strange. That is very strange. Okay, well, yes. Seems like we're okay. And, no. You're not going to kill me, Vaegir Archer. You're a regular archer, thank you very much. Okay, let's just kill these guys. I'm going to get shot by the guys up there if I'm not careful. So let's be a little bit more cautious about them. Let's go up there and kill them, actually. Oh, there's only one. Oh, hello. Well, that's easy enough, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to tell my archers to charge in now. Wow, it's only the courtyard remaining? Are you serious? No, surely not. Surely we're not going to win this in one round. If we win this in one round, then I am very surprised, because the Vaegirs in general, I've always felt, have been very good at defending their fiefs, because they have so many good archers. Or I was under the impression that that was indeed the case, but maybe I was incorrect. All this time I've been thinking, hey, you know, the Vaegir archers, they're really good, but maybe they're not as good as I thought. Alright, well, I'm going to get out my bow here and see if I can do a little bit of long-range damage. Long-range sniping. Okay, kill him. Yep, there we go. Thank you. Yes. Wow, this is very strange. I'm actually a little bit confused by this. Because it's been a long time since I've faced the Vaegirs. And, I mean, you see this, right? It's not just me seeing this, that they're being absolutely destroyed, but obviously they are killing my forces pretty well, so I suppose that is a thing to take into account. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I saw that guy out of the corner of my eye at the bottom of my screen, and I was like, please miss, or please shoot me in somewhere else other than the face. Yeah, that would have been quite nice. But look at this. Look at how much damage we were able to do. They had 147 there, and now they only have 62. So that is pretty impressive if I do say so myself. Anyway, I'm going to go back to Nara, get some reinforcements, and then we're going to go back to Nelag. Alright, so we've returned to Nelag Castle, and I have a couple of reports to make. While I was traveling back and forth, you know, from Nara and back to here, we had a number of different sieges going on. Now, firstly, Dirtios Castle has been taken by someone. I don't actually know who it is. I think it's the Kingdom of Nords. And it has already been besieged again by one of our vassals. So we obviously are having a very, very good time of things in regards to our vassals being reactive, being very, very strong on the front lines, which is exactly what we want. And otherwise, I have changed my army composition relatively a lot. Now, before I had a bunch of infantry, and we still do. We still have a small contingent of infantry, but for the most part, I mostly have archers now, as you can plainly tell. Now, there's a reason for this, and the reason is not because we are fighting against the Vaegirs or anything like that. The reason is that I don't have any other units in the garrison at Nara. Yes, I have some mercenary units and some neutral units, and I have Rodoks, and I have Nords, and a couple of things like that. But for the most part, I only have archers. And that's a bit of a problem because see, this is the thing. I don't have any villages that are currently available for recruiting in the place that I would want to recruit from. So, in other words, I'm going to have to make do with what I have. Because otherwise I would have loved to have gained some extra Kurgit units and things like that. But as it stands, I'm unable to do that because all of the villages have been raided. So instead, I'm going to have to do this, and we're going to have to rely on our Saranid archers to do the job. I actually have quite a few of them, so hopefully that is going to be enough to see us through this. And if we're able to eliminate enough of the Vaegir archers, then they're probably going to be outnumbered, and then we'll have the ranged advantage, which is exactly what we like, especially considering we're using an archer army now. So yeah, unfortunately this has had to happen. I really didn't want it to happen because, I kind of didn't want to do an archer-focused army any further, whatever. Yeah, I was going any four, yes, any four and any more together. Any further, yes, that's it. Not making any sense, am I? Yes, I'm very, very good at that, actually, at the moment. Anyway, the point is, hopefully I can survive. Are you serious? Come on, just die, thank you. Alright, so I'm going to send my archers in, thank you very much, and we're going to try and do a little bit of damage with my archery here. Yeah, there we go. Nice, nice. All right. Anyone else? There's only 11 remaining, so that's fantastic. I could literally just retreat right now and tell them to surrender. So I think what I'm going to do is exactly that. There we go. And surrender. Yes. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so and now we get rewarded with Kurgit units, which is exactly what I would like. I would love to get some more Kurgit Lancers and things like that, so hopefully we'll be able to get more and more of those. I'll take a farmer and a watchman, I suppose, as well. There we go. There we go. Alright. Everything else, not going to be taking it. We're going to give this to Lord Garmal, because I want him to get to 100 relation. Rimusk and Emleza are also very, very close to that. Garmal has 95 now, so he's almost there. And now I can just wait here for some time and count the days, count the hours, whatever the case may be. But yes, let's see actually what's going on here. So Dirchios Castle has been taken by the Nords, but it is currently under siege by someone. And I don't exactly know what else is going on here. Doesn't seem like much. They're just fighting over Dirchios Castle. There we go. Yes, Dirchios Castle has been besieged once again by Lord Murchaud. Okay. But it seems like King Yaroglek has finished his sieging spree of our properties, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we have fully rejuvenated ourselves, so I'm pretty good. Yeah, I think we can probably head onward and see what we can do at the next fief. But we're going on a pretty nice sieging spree here, and we've increased our territory by a pretty wonderful margin. I'm actually unsure how much we've increased it by, but it's a pretty nice amount, because we're just, I mean, look at this. How much do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 towns. So that is basically double, maybe even triple what most of the factions currently left have. So I'm very, very pleased with that. Alright, so let's take a look at Kudan. It has 104 marksmen. Yes, it has 104 marksmen. I can imagine that this is going to be really, really difficult to take, but obviously due to the limited battle size that we're currently having to deal with, because this is native, I could, of course, change it, but I kind of like the vanilla feel of things. So that's basically the reason why I haven't really changed it. I don't have any mods installed. You know, I could have installed Diplomacy, could have installed Florist for additional options, things like that. But for the most part, I've literally just left it the way it is because I find it a little bit more nostalgic in that way. So yeah, that's basically the reason why I haven't installed any other mods, even though they can be extremely annoying, you know. Not having battle continuation, that's very annoying, not having that, but again, it's basically just for the nostalgia. Okay, there we go. We've eliminated those. Can I eliminate this one as well? There we go. Nice, nice. We're doing pretty well here, actually. This is a really nice ladder as well. I very much appreciate this ladder. Nice. Okay, so what about that guy? Need to make sure that he doesn't live any further. Okay. Are we good? Are we doing actually a pretty decent job? Where am I being shot by? I don't actually know. Okay, well, things are not going too well up here. That's all I can say. I mean, just look at this. Look at how many there are. Take this, Barney. Oh. As soon as I say Barney's name, I basically die. Yeah. Is that a coincidence, or is that literally just because Barney's name has a bad luck to it? Well, it doesn't really matter so much, because I think we can probably take this. But it's probably going to require a little bit of a change in my army composition. So let's just take a look and see. These haven't been raided. That is being raided right now. Okay, so I could get some Swadian units. I could definitely get Saranid units. Yeah, I can definitely get Saranid units. I'm not particularly pleased with that, to be honest, because they're not really sturdy. Oh, I could get some Khergits now. It seems like the villages have restored themselves for the most part. So yes, I think what I'm going to do is I will end this episode off here. I'm going to go off screen, going to try and recruit as many Khergits as I can get. I'm probably going to wait for about maybe 5 in-game days, maybe something along those lines, and then I should, in theory, have about 40, maybe 50 reasonably good Khergit units. And hopefully I'll be able to get some Lancers too. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.